I just recently had a friend who I knew in one of my classes last semester all of a sudden has blocked me from everything because of the fact that I'm pro-Israel. It's kind of unsettling.
Ever since October 7th, everything has completely shifted around campus. You know, you walk around, you see rallies, you see all these things.
It's been difficult, but I also feel like it's the most connected that I've felt with my community. And all of us have just called upon each other so much more than we did. It has been hard, but I've also found the most comfort in Hillel this year opposed to any other.
So Hillel Milwaukee serves 11 different campuses around the Milwaukee area. You have engineering students at MSOE, meeting with art students at MIAD, meeting with students who are living in the dorms at Marquette, and commuter students living at home with their families at UWM. They all come for different reasons, and what's really, I think, amazing and gratifying is sometimes the student that comes for a social outlet ends up finding a spiritual connection to Shabbat services.
I've had students that said that they grew up kind of knowing they were Jewish, but not very attached to that identity.
It can be really, really isolating on campus sometimes. I found myself being at Hillel almost every day, like after October 7th. I think a lot of us did.
When I woke up on October 7th, the first thought was horrific, terror, pain. And the second thought was, how is this going to play out in Milwaukee? And I knew that on college campuses, there will be a lot of students that want to take up the banner to support the Palestinian cause.
Free, free Palestine! Palestine will be free!
It's putting everyone in a very small box, and it's isolating, especially for the students. That's why so many of them, I think, clung to Hillel recently, is because it was the only place that they felt safe.
I am working with the Jewish community and with the Federation, and we are representing the interests of the entire Jewish community because our campuses are really integral parts of this community, and so we want to make sure that they're hearing from the Jewish community as a whole on how their policies and their behaviors and sometimes their silence is affecting how Jews in this community feel, with, of course, Jewish students being at the center of it.
A lot of our students are only here because they couldn't find anywhere else to listen. There's not one cookie-cutter way to be Jewish, especially for college students. We don't discourage people to ask questions. We don't discourage people to disagree with us.
There is a strong Jewish future here in Milwaukee. Just finding joy and meaning in Judaism is in itself an act of resistance to all the hatred, all the anti-Semitism, all of the tension. There were students who I never really saw the depth of their Jewish connection until October 7th, and now it's abundantly clear for everyone to see how deeply they care about the Jewish community, how deeply they care about Judaism, how they care about the Jewish people, and it's been really inspiring.
I grew up in New York, so I was around a lot of Jews all the time. Moving somewhere where there wasn't a lot of Jewish people, like I didn't understand how that would feel until I felt it. And then it became really important for me to have a Jewish community, and I ended up finding one beyond what I could have thought. Milwaukee's Jewish community really provides a lot of support, and then I'm grateful that I kept coming and really got into it.